Good day. So we're going to talk today about what is AZI 900, and we're going to make sure that we can cover off the syllabus and ensure that you actually know what you're getting into. But before I continue, what I would like is that if you want to hear of any more hints, tips, tricks when it comes to Azure, Azure's qualification, or DevOps, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any new videos that may upload in the future. So thank you. So let's get into it. So I think probably the best place for me to look at is the syllabus and what that syllabus will cover if my machine behaves. So here we go. So all I've done is to go to any respectful browser, type in AZ900, and you'll be able to get the qualification list right here. I just go click, get this, there you go. So AZ900 covers the fundamentals of what Azure provides, right? And by doing this qualification, you actually get to feel more comfortable with the jargon of what Azure will actually say, do, and tell. And what will happen is that this gets you into a good idea of what cloud technology is. So if you're transitioning from traditional rack stack, or virtualization like VMware Hyper-V, and you're looking to get yourself in the cloud and you like the idea of Microsoft Azure, which I completely recommend, then this is a good place for you to be because you get the idea of what cloud is. So like even here, it shows you identifying the differences between CapEx, OpEx. That's the whole crux of what the cloud technology is. It's about money. It's about saving, well, how to save, and it's about where to spend. What is high availability, scalability, elasticity, agility, and disaster recovery in the definition of what cloud is? you know um, Describe differences between categories of clouds. So if you want to know the difference of IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, all these different types of terminologies that you're probably seeing, then this is the best place for you to start. um, if you're into sales, actually, this is a good place for you to start as well. If you're trying to sell or doing pre-sales, sales of any sort, trying to talk to any of the clients about what cloud is, then this is a good place for you to be as well. If you know anyone who's in sales that's not really getting to grips with what cloud is and they're kind of fuzzy headed about how to get to grips with things, point them here is at 900. This is where they want to be. Describe core resources in Azure. So it covers what AKS, VPN, Cosmo DB, the whole lot. This covers the whole thing. So AZ900 is about giving you the basics, as it says here, basics of everything. The basics of all the resources, the terminology that Azure will use, and just trying to understand how this cloud provider gives a service to its users, customers, what have you. Now, as I've said in previous videos, and I will always say to anyone who's starting off in cloud or who's transitioning or trying to learn from Microsoft going to AWS or AWS into Microsoft, should I say, or Google Cloud into Microsoft, there's different terminologies. The principles are the same for most, but you could get caught up with some of the things that Microsoft may say differently. The only reason why I say that is because when I actually see deployments being made or conducted by people who come from a strong AWS background and trying to deploy it into Microsoft, they tend to mess things up a lot. Reason being is because the principles are completely different and you need to learn that, right? That's all I can actually say. So there you go. That's basically it. AZ900. So let's recap. AZ900 is about the basics of Azure Cloud, of the recommendations, what you should actually use within the cloud itself. It slightly or lightly touches on the different products, resources that Azure will recommend, like Azure Security Center. It talks about what the gateways, networks, everything it covers, but on a basic level, right? So if you know someone who's in, and as I said, I recommend it if you know anyone who's in pre-sale sales, starting out in cloud, doing the transition away from traditional rack stat into cloud and then want a place where to start, this is the place that where you want to be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you more insight. Feel free to make a comment below, and looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.